Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we are going to discuss about LU decomposition, right? So what is LU decomposition here? So what do you understand by L and U? So L stand for lower triangular matrix and U stand for upper triangular matrix, right? So basically LU decomposition, we are decomposing our this matrix A into upper triangular matrix and into lower triangular matrix, right? And then we are saying it is LU decomposition. So we are just decomposing A matrix A into L and U, right? So we'll discuss what is LU decomposition is. So LU decomposition of a matrix is a factorization of a given square matrix into two triangular matrices. One is upper triangular matrix and one lower triangular matrix, right? Such that the product of these two matrices gives the original matrix. This is what we said. L into U is basically the original matrix A, right? A square matrix can be decomposed into a two square matrix like L and U such that such that A equals to LU, right? Where U is upper triangular matrix formed as a result of applying the Gauss elimination method on A, and L is a lower triangular matrix with the diagonal elements being equal to 1, right? Now, how to apply this particular LU decomposition on a matrix, we'll discuss that now. Now consider this system of linear equation, right, having three variables x1, x2, x3, and these are the constant, right? So we already discussed about how to solve this system of linear equation, right, by using Gauss elimination method, right? Now we'll discuss about how to solve this system of linear equation by using LU decomposition method. Now this equation can be written in the form of Ax equals to B. We all know this, right? Where A is the coefficient matrix, X is a variable matrix, and B is a constant matrix. And this is the form of Ax equals to B, right? So up till now, we have discussed this, right? Like we have done the same thing during our system of linear equation and also Gauss elimination method also. We have discussed the same thing. Now in the case of LU decomposition, what we have to do? So above equation, that is Ax equal to B, can be written in the form of, suppose if we put A equals to LU. Now what is L and U? So we are decomposing A into lower triangular matrix into upper triangular matrix, and such that their product L into U is basically a, right? So I am saying L into U. It is not equals to U into L. Please remember this. Okay. This is why it is LU decomposition, not UL decomposition, right? So we are saying that A equals to LU only, right? So where L is lower triangular matrix and U is upper triangular matrix. So very important point to note here that the diagonal element of a lower triangular matrix is basically a 1 in this case, right? So we need to find out L21, L31 and L32 in this case. And for upper triangular matrix, we need to find out all these elements, right? So how to find out this particular element, we'll discuss this now, right? Now, in the equation A x equals to B, if you put A equals to LU, so you will get this LUX equals to B, right? Now let us assume that UX equals to Y. If you put UX equals to Y, so what you will get? LI equals to B. Now after solving this particular equation Li equals to B, what I will get? The values of y1, y2 and y3, right? Then I will put this particular value in this particular equation, that is ux equals to y, and from this I will get the value of x1, x2 and x3. Okay, so we'll discuss one example now. Okay, so same example I have discussed during Gauss elimination method. Okay, Gaussian method, right? Gaussian elimination method, right? So same example I have discussed in that particular method also, and we have solved this particular equation and we got the value of x, y and z. Now here also we are going to take the same example, but in this case we are going to apply LU decomposition, and let us see whether we get the same result or not. Okay, so we need to represent this particular matrix in the form of Ax equals to B, right? This is for sure. So how to represent this? That is, what is A here? That is 2, 3, -1, 4, 7, 2, -2, 5, 2, right? This will be my A matrix. What is X matrix? That is X, Y and Z, right? And what will be my B matrix? That is 1, 3 and 7, right? Now we need to solve this particular equation by using LU decomposition. Now what we are saying, consider A equals to L into U. Now what is L here in this case? So it's a lower triangular matrix having diagonal elements equals to 1, right? But this element we have to find L21, L31, L32. This element we have to find. What about U? What about U? So U is upper triangular matrix. So it is U11, U12, U13. So it is 0, 0. This is U21, this is 0. This is U23 and it is U33. So all this element we need to find out. But how to find out this L1? How to find out this L21, L3, L31, U11, U12? By using this particular equation, that is A equals to LU, right? Now let us say what is A here. A is basically 2, 3, minus 1, 4, 7, 2, minus 2, 5, 2, right? It is equals to what is L here? 1, 0, 0. So L21, 0, sorry, L21, 1, 0, L31, L32, 1. This will be my lower triangular matrix. What is upper triangular matrix here? U11, U12, U13, it is 0, 0, U21, it is 0, U23, and it is U33. Right? This is my particular equation. Now I need to solve this particular equation, right? So I will write it down here. Now if I multiply this particular row with this particular column, so what I will get 1 into u11 plus 0 into 0 plus 0 into 0, right? That is basically u11 itself. So u11 equals to what is this particular element, that is 2 here, right? It is 2. So my u11 is actually 2. Same thing, what about this now? So multiply, if I want to get this particular element 3, so what I have to do, multiply this particular row with this particular column, right? So what I will get, so 1 into u11, u12, that is u12, plus 0 into u21, that is 0, plus 0, it is equals to 3. So basically u12 is equals to 3, right? I got u12 also. Now if I want to get this minus 1, so how to get this minus 1? Multiply this row with this particular column. So what I will get, 1 into u13 plus 0 into u23, that is 0, plus 0 into u33, that is also 0. This is 0. So it is equals to minus 1. So here I am getting u13 equals to minus 1, right? So if you observe here, the value of u11, u12 and u13 is basically my first row itself, that is 2, 3, minus 1, because this is the lower triangular matrix and all the diagonal elements are 1. So that's why I am getting u11, u12 and u13 as the first row itself, right? So please remember this point, you don't need to calculate during exam. If we ask to decompose this particular table, you can simply consider u11 equals to the first row of this particular A matrix, that is u11 equals to 2, u12 equals to 3 and u13 equals to minus 1, because anyway if you observe, this is lower triangular matrix having diagonal element 1, so you are going to get this particular value only. Okay, so please make sure you remember this particular point. Now this is about u11, u12 and u13, right? Now suppose I want 4, so how I can get 4? Just multiply this particular row with this particular column. So it is basically L21 into u11 plus 1 into 0, 0 plus 0 into 0, that is 0, equals to 4. But I got u11 already, that is 2. So L21 into 2 is equals to 4. So basically I will get L21, that is basically 2 here. I got L21 also. Now what about 7? How I will get this 7? If I multiply this particular row with this particular row, right? That is L21 into U12 plus U21 plus 0 into 0, that is 0, equals to 7, right? So what is L21 here? That is 2. What is U12 here? That is 3. What is U21? U21 we had to find out, equals to 7. So basically U21 equals to 7 minus 6, that is basically U1, right? So our U21 is basically 1 here. Now if I want this particular element too, so how to get this particular element? By multiplying this particular row and with this particular column, right? So I will write in the next page. Okay, so let me rewrite this particular equation on the next page here. Okay, so what is A matrix here? 2, 3 minus 1 U 3, 3, right? Now I have written down all this particular matrix like from this particular slides. Now we got u21, right? Now what I said, I want how I will get this 2 by multiplying this particular row with this particular column, right? So I want this particular 2. So how I'll get 2? By multiplying this second row with this third column. So what will be the value? That is L21 into u31 it is L21 into U13, sorry, right? Plus 1 into U23 plus 1 into U23 plus 0 into U33, that is 0, is equals to 2, right? So you should know how you should know how this matrix multiplication takes place, right? Then only you can solve such type of questions. Now we have L21 also, U13 also. So value of L21 is basically 2 and value of U13 is basically minus 1, right? So that is 2 into minus 1 plus U23 equals to 2. So I will get U23 minus 2 will get go on this side, that is basically 4. So I'll get the value of U23, that is basically a 4, right? Now what about this? How I will get this minus 2? By multiplying this particular row with this particular column, right? So what will I will get? It is L31 into U11 plus L31 into 0 0 plus 1 into 0 0, that is equals to minus 2. But what is U11 here? So U11 is basically 2 here, right? So L31 into 2 is equals to minus 2. So basically L31 is equals to minus 1 here, right? Now I want this 5. So how I will get this 5? By multiplying this row with this particular column, right? So L31 into U12 plus L32 into U22 plus 1 into 0, that is 0, equals to 5. So what is L31? Minus 1. What is U12? That is 3, right? Plus what is L32? That we need to find out. What is U22? So U22 is basically what we get. So this is basically U22, right? This is U22. Sorry, this is U22. 1. So I will get U22 is basically 1, right? Equals to 5. So what is L32 then? So 5 minus 3. So minus 3 will go on this side. It is plus 3. That is basically 8. So L32 is basically 8, right? Now what about this particular element? How I will get this element 2? By multiplying this row with this column. So L31 into U13 plus L32 into U23 plus UT3 equals to 2. So we have L31, that is minus 1. We have U13, that is also minus 1. Plus L32 we have, that is basically 8. U23, that is basically 4. Plus U33 we need to find out, equals to 2. That is minus 1 into minus 1, 1 plus 32, that is 33 plus U33 plus, sorry, equals to 2. So basically U33 equals to minus 31. Okay. So now I got all the elements of lower triangular matrix and upper triangular matrix. Now my L will become, what is the value of L now? It is 1 0 0. What is L21? So L21 is basically 2, right? This is 1 0. What is L31? That is minus 1. What is L32? That is 8, equals to 0. This is my L. And what is my U here now? If I just resubstitute all the values, U11 is basically 2, U12 is basically 3, U13 is minus 1, this is 0 0. So what is U22? U22 is basically 1 1. So it is 0. What is U23? That is 4. And what is U33? That is basically minus 31. So I got the value of L and U with the help of by using this multiplication, right? So this is my L and U, right? So we have this particular equation Ax equals to B, and we have decomposed A into L into U. Now let us consider L U X, because I am just putting A equals to L U here equals to B. Right? In the third step, what I need to do, I need to assume that say Ux equals to Y. Now our equation will become L into Y equals to B, right? Now Y, we have to solve for a Y, right? We have L, we have B, we can solve for Y. So what is L here? So 1 0 0, that is lower triangular matrix, 1 0 0, 2 1 0, 2 1 0, minus 1 8 0. What is Y? Say for example, we have this Y1, Y2, Y3. You can consider any variable, not an issue. And what is B matrix here? That is basically 1 3 7, right? That is 1 3 7. Now we know how to solve this particular system of linear equation. So from this I will get Y1 equals to 1. From this, that is twice of y1 plus y2 equals to 3. So y1 equals to 1. So y2 will be also equals to 1. So y1 equals to 1, y2 equals to 1. What about y3? That is minus 1 of y1 plus 8 of y2 plus right? Wait, this is 1 actually, right? This is 1. So this is also 1, right? So here that is y3 equals to 7. So minus 1, 1. So minus 1 plus 8 plus y3 equals to 7. So minus 1 plus 7, that is minus 1 plus 1, that is plus 7. So 7 plus 7 will get cancelled. So y3 equals to 0. So I got the value of y1, y2 and y3 by solving this particular equation, right? Now what I have this particular equation, that is ux equals to y. Now what is u here? That is upper triangular matrix, that is 2, 3, minus 1, 0, 1, 4, 0, 0, minus 31, because we are considering now this equation ux equals to minus 1, right? So we have decomposed first a equals to lu. So we have resubstitute a equals to lu here. We got lu x equals to b. Now we have considered ux equals to y. So we got ly equals to b. Now we have solved for y. So we get the value of y. Now we can solve for this particular equation, that is lx, that is ux equals to y. This is my u. What is my x? X is basically x1. So x is basically x, y, and z, right? Not x1, right? There are three variables. Now this is equals to what? Y, because this is u and this is x. So ux equals to y. So what is y here? It is 1, 1, 0. That is 1, 1, 0, right? Because this is my y. So we have considered y equals to y1, y2, y3. This column matrix. What is the value of y1, y2, y3? That is 1, 1, 0, right? Now if you just solve this particular equation, what I will get? Minus 31 into z. So minus 31 into z equals to 0. This means z equals to 0, right? From this equation, what I will get from this row? So y plus 4z equals to 1, but z equals to 0. That is y equals to 1, right? Now from this particular row, what I will get? Y is x plus 3y minus z equals to 1, but z equals to 0 and y equals to 1. So 2x plus 3 into 1 equals to 1. So 2x equals to 3 minus 1, that is minus 2. So x equals to minus 1 here. So this is how I will get the value of x, y, and z, that is minus 1, 1, 0, by using LU decomposition method, right? We got the same answer by using Gaussian elimination also. You can check the video, right? So we have already discussed Gaussian elimination and we have taken the same example, and there also we got the same answer, that is x equals to minus 1, y equals to 1, and z equals to 0, right? So this is how we apply LU decomposition in order to solve the system of linear equation, right? But I hope you understand this particular concept. What we are doing here, that is more important. Okay, so we have this ax equals to b, right? So we are saying consider a equals to lu. So we are decomposing a into L into NU, that is lower triangular matrix and upper triangular matrix, where L and U you have to find out by using this particular equation, right? Once you find out this particular equation, that is what is L, what is U, what you need to do, you need to consider this particular equation, that is LU x equals to b. Now what you need to do, you need to consider ux equals to y. Say ux equals to y. Now if we put it here, you will get ly equals to b. Now solve this particular equation for y, right? And put the value of y in this particular equation. So now once you solve for the y, you will get value of y, that is y comma y vector. Now just put the value of y in this. Here we have the unknown variable, that is x, y, z, and here is upper triangular matrix we calculate. By using system of linear equation, you can solve the equation and you will get the answer, right? So this is how we follow LU decomposition method in order to find out the values of variables, right? So I hope you understand this particular concept, right? It is simple, right? But lot of calculation is involved, right, in this particular question. So I don't think GATE will ask such type of question like we need to find out value of x, y, z, because anyway we can find out by using Gaussian method also, or directly from the options also we can find out. But they can ask you to decompose this particular A into L and U. So for this you need to do this type of calculations. Okay, you should know how to find out L and how to find out U. So they can give you like this. Consider this system of linear equation like this, and what will the value of L? What will the value of U? So you need to find out what is L and what is U. Okay, so this is the process of how to find out L and U. Okay, I hope you understand this particular concept. So that's it from this LU decomposition. So we have one very important tutorial coming after this particular video, because it is based on LU decomposition only, but that type of questions is more expected to come in the GATE exam. So please watch that video. That is next video. Okay, thank you.